Okay, yeah, hello everyone. So, good evening. Hope everyone is well. I think there was an electricity issue, that's why it's late about 8 minutes. Okay, and we are now just starting. So, you can share the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so other students can also join. And let me know the voice is clear or not. Yeah, hi, Pawan. Hello. Okay, so am I audible or not? It's late because of there is something electricity issues in our area. That's why this issues occurs. Okay. Okay, good evening. Good evening, guys. Hello. कैसे हैं आप सब? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Sharans. Okay. 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 So today we are just going to discuss about something a little bit in exercise and theory part. And in tomorrow's session, we will discuss all the practical sessions of exercise. Like tomorrow will be totally practical in exercise. Okay. And we will discuss today about the theory session of exercise and something commands, some injection exercise, what we can do in any website. Okay. We are just starting. So screen is also visible to you guys. Yeah, now I'm fine. I think there was something issue in my health, but now I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine, Saransh. Okay, okay, okay. So this is day 6. As you all know that in previous session, like in yesterday's session, we have covered both day 4 and day 6, day 5, because due to some reason we are not able to conduct the session on Monday. Okay, that's why we have finished for day 4 and day 5 in a single day. And today we are just going to conduct our day 6 of penetration tester internship. So hope you guys have learned something in these previous 5 sessions, okay, and something you have done using assignments, okay, and you explore something, okay. Am I clear? So this is a theory session of week 2, okay. Just move to the first slide, which is about session agenda, as for previous slides. So our session agenda is this: we have to understand something in web vulnerabilities. Okay, like now we are just going on a flow to find vulnerabilities. Okay, because we have learned something as a basics, something like how works, how bubshoot works, how like some similar things work. But now we are just going to discuss some practical things and in some real world scenarios, like how it works. Because if we want to find any vulnerability in any website, then we have to understand about what is vulnerability, how it can be found, what is the impact, okay, and all. And we will also discuss one thing: understanding cross-site scripting. We know that by XSS. Okay, XSS, type of XSS, how many type of XSS are there? Means how many type of cross-site scripting. Is it clear? So basically, in short, there are three type of SSS, cross-site scripting. First one is stored XSS. Second one is reflected XSS, and third one is DOM-based XSS. Is it clear? Hope you guys already know these things. These things. Everyone know these things. Okay. Okay. Hello, Ankit. I think where are other students? There are only 15 students. I think have you guys shared the link in the group? Okay, and we will also understand the workflow of XSS, how XSS flows. Like if we are going to find any XSS, if we want to test any website for XSS, I just decided that I want to find XSS in deltawaresolution.com. So I have to decide the flow of the XSS, how I will go to test this website for XSS. Is it clear? means conceptual flow. I have to clear my concept, how I test, how I start, how I do, how I what type of command I will use. Is it clear? Now, next one thing, basic exercise payload. We will also learn some basic exercise payloads. What type of payload we will use, what are exercise payload, how they are being created, what is structure of exercise payload. Okay, is that clear? We will learn all things, identifying exercise attack point. This is the thing I think we have discussed in previous session about attack surface. Anyone let me know what is attack surface? What do you mean about attack surface? Anyone? Aditya, Saransh, Aniket, anyone? Just let me know what do you mean by attack surface? As we have discussed in the previous session. Anyone? Just in one line. Yes, XSS mainly target JavaScript. So, for XSS, you must have a knowledge of JavaScript, how JavaScript code flows. Like, if you don't know about how can we write JavaScript code, then you cannot identify XSS in system. These are attack surface. Is it clear? Okay. And next one is impact of XSS attack system. Okay. So we have to just find the impact of XSS. We will learn something before going to practical. We have to learn something like what are the points where we can input fields, some file upload fields, some login, identifying XSS attack point, impact of XSS attacks, prevention and secure coding practice. Is it clear? Like what to because we have to do something coding things in this. Okay, like we have to know about what is script tag. Do you know about script tag? How do we write a script tag? How can we write a script tag? Is it clear now, or still stream is buffering? Okay, is it okay now? Now is the stream is okay? Okay, everything is visible. Maybe there will be something network issue. I think now it's clear. Okay, now is it okay? Okay, and so prevention is clear. Tools for access testing. What are some tools which can be used for access testing in any website? So we will just took an introduction. And last step is assignment and next session overview. So we will give you some assignment tasks and we will some discuss in brief what we will learn in the next session. Okay. Yes, this is a script tag. And do you know also, guys, about heading tag, marquee tag? What is the use of marquee tag? And have you ever used marquee tag and heading tags also? Okay. So just jump into the next slide. What is web vulnerability? Okay. In short terms, in a short, as I have written in a half line, in a single line definition, weaknesses in a web application. I think it's easy to understand. If you are also a beginner, what is a web vulnerability? It's a weakness in a web application. Okay, can be exploited by attackers. Means if there is any vulnerability, then it can be exploited by attackers. Is it clear? Leads to unauthorized access, data leakage, or system compromise. If there is any vulnerability, then system can be compromised, data can be leaked, or there may be an unauthorized access in the system. Is it clear? Common web vulnerabilities, what we can find. We know what is vulnerability and introduction to vulnerabilities. Now, what are the common vulnerabilities we can find out in any website? So, first one is injection attacks. So injection attacks means there are some type of injection attacks in which this one is mainly SQL injection attack, which is SQLI. In short, we say this vulnerability is as SQLI, which is SQL injection attack. Okay, and this stands for structured query language. Is it clear? Second one is command injection. We can find vulnerabilities through command injection attacks. We can inject some commands in any input field or anywhere we found something like that we can inject. Okay. LDAP, I think it's not a major attack. Okay. But I think in generally, if we use, if we found these both attacks can be found and we can be done majorly in majority. Okay. Second one is client side attacks. There are two types of attack, like we can say client side and server side in our language. Okay, so client side attacks, cross site scripting, which is XSS. Second one is DOM based XSS, and next one is unauthorized access issue. Okay, broken authentication, weak password policies, session hijacking. So these are some vulnerabilities we can found in any website. Request based attacks like cross site forgery, CSRF. Okay, open redirection. Open redirection means like if there is any vulnerability in any website, like there is a vulnerability in Deltaware Solution, which is open redirection, and we have exploited something, and we attach a website URL that if anyone will open deltawaresolution.com, then it will directly redirect to youtube.com. This is a open redirection. Okay, and I want to just show you example. I will show you at the end of session the example of a website which is mydukan.io. It's a website. You can also search on the browser. Let me show you. So here mydukan.io. It's a website. Here you can find something vulnerabilities if the chatbot is all it still exists. Okay, guys, do you know if we found a vulnerability in any website's chatbot, then is it eligible to get bounty or any Hall of Fame? Okay, wait, guys. I think there's something issue with Cam. Is this still buffering? Okay, so now is it clear? Okay, I think there was something a little bit issue in Droid. Okay, so that's why the stream was stuck and the video was paused. Okay, now is it clear? Can you hear me, guys? And also video is visible. Okay, okay, that is good. Okay, so which is open redirection. Just see in the screen. This is a mydukan.io. So do you guys know that if there is any vulnerability in a chatbot of any website, then is it is it like eligible to get bounty and any hall of fame, any type of rewards? Is it eligible if in this website there is any chatbot like this, and if I found a vulnerability in this chatbot and I report to that company or that website, so is there any bounties or not in common websites? I'm not asking about Grok and other things. Okay, so the basic thing is that I'm just let you know that if the website having a chatbot but it's not a genuine website or not a big company website, then they will say that chatbot is uh, by any third party management and we don't responsible for this. Okay, I think I just discover in this like uh, 15th December of the 2024, I discovered this one thing: access vulnerability, user input, and something vulnerabilities in the chatbot. Okay, and I reported to them, but I did not get response from myducon.io. But from the red user, I get the response. I also found the vulnerabilities. Something I discovered some vulnerabilities in chatbot of the red user, and they gave me some response. And they say that this is not managed by us. This is managed by a third-party service, and we are not responsible for the chatbot. Okay. Yes, most of the time they see that it's external services. Okay, and they just appreciate and at all just reposted my post in their uh, page and other things. Okay, so this is a website where you can test in the chat box for something like H1, like and a basic discoverable thing H1 which is a heading tag, and I am just going to put this one thing. What will be there? Okay, I think now it's not executable. I think they improved something. Okay, let's try. I have prepared, and that time I just have prepared one thing in Notepad that some vulnerabilities in this website. Okay, and can be found in any website. Like I have prepared also for you guys these commands which you can use in pen testing, like to ping anything, to find IP, and like there are multiple commands. I will also share in the group. Okay, and I have created something for this website which can be found. Okay, these are some SQL payloads I have created for you, and we will also learn how to create these payloads. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? How can we create payloads like this? How can we create authentication bypass SQL injection payloads? How can we create numeric context SQL injection payloads? How can we create union-based extraction payloads? How can we create Boolean-based blind SQL injection payloads? Okay, Boolean-based means true and false. Okay, you know, guys. Okay, we will also learn something like how can we create. Okay, and just wait. I think there is something. Yes, percent to 20 means SP. Yeah, that is. Okay, no worry. Okay, so you can just try. I think I also have recorded this video and posted on my LinkedIn about the MyDucon vulnerability and the Red user vulnerability, also the Upwork vulnerability. So you can just check it out and just let me know after just checking out in my profile about Upwork vulnerability. Just let me know that it was a vulnerability or not, because it was found in 2024 by me, and I think that it's a bug, but that they say that it's not a bug. So just see the bug. I have posted on my LinkedIn. You can just see I that I have mentioned Upwork vulnerability found. Okay, so you can just see the on the LinkedIn and just let me know, is this a bug or not. Okay, and just I'm just going giving the overview, like if there any website and like mhm, like is there any website and there is no any means no any personal information are allowed in this website, are allowed to send or upload. So and I am able to upload. So is this a bug or not? Like I have chosen another like another format of sending information. So is it a bug or not? That is the question from you guys. The vulnerability was like, I don't think that it's a vulnerability, but it's something weakness in any software or the scanner, that the scanner of Upwork was not able to scan anything. Okay, that's why we was able to upload and sell into their system, because the scanner was only identifying like is there any plain value of contact or anything. I have some like I have tried with something like I have tried using just plain contact details. Then the scanner rejected the details. But I use some encrypted method using some curly braces or anything. Then scanner pass it. And like if I'm using this one series Anushki here, and I'm just writing from here this and this. So this was acceptable, but not this. If I am just writing this at the rate gmail.com, this was not acceptable, but this was acceptable, and this was acceptable. So is this a bug or not? It's a bug. Okay, okay, and Okay, just let me show you. Okay, I have posted on my LinkedIn, and they just see me as just like just it was a fun because I don't understand that I can find availability in Upwork because it's a big system and the big organization they manage. Okay, so I think that I cannot find, but let's see something. I have posted on my LinkedIn. Okay, and they did not respond in LinkedIn also, but they just emailed me. Okay, have you guys find bugs in websites? How many students are there who find some bugs in website? At least a small bug or anything. How many students are there who just try to find a bug? And how many students are there who has an account in Bugcrowd and HackerOne? And how many students are there who has not their account in HackerOne or Bugcrowd? Just type no if you have no any account in Bugcrowd or HackerOne, or if you have, just type yes, because it's important to know that you guys have accounts or not. Okay, Anamika, you have no account yet. And okay, that is good. Rohit, that is good. That is good. I have accounting. Okay, that is good. Okay, good. Integrity. Okay, no. Okay, so guys who don't have account in Bugcrowd and HackerOne, please create the account in any bug bounty platform and just scroll down. Just research something. Okay, so you will know something, because if you just go to the bug bounty platform, then you will just see something that how can you just find some bugs or like that. You know, if you just enter in through a system, then you will know how can I harm the system, how can an attacker harm the system, how can you find the vulnerability in the system. Okay, and if you just don't just start your car and just waiting for a signal to go green, then it's not possible. Okay, so you just have to try, just create an account and just see something, what type of listing is there, what type of in scope bug are there. Because if you have not still created your account in bug bounty platforms, then it's not good. Okay, so just create your platform, complete your profile, and practice something. Yeah, this one was, yes, this was a potential security gap in Upwork proposal submission. Alleging like that, I recently found a vulnerability and created a proof of concept highlighting a vulnerability in Upwork's proposal submission scanner. The current system appears unable to effectively detect the flag. Malicious files, harmful code, or scripts that could compromise user system, contact details, sensitive or prohibited information shared within proposal. I mentioned Upwork, and this was the video was like that. This was the POC I have uploaded on LinkedIn. Okay, because if you work in any platform, then you can just find vulnerabilities. Okay, so I just chosen this project, I think. Okay, and if you see, if you want to just want you use Upwork, then you have to some a great portfolio and your account in Upwork and some bids. Okay, some connects. Okay, that is good, Saran. Yes, all programs are already hunted there, but I think you will get something scopes. Like I'm not saying that like that, because there are some like thing, you will know that how many bounties are provided there, how work is going flow. Okay, workflow is there. Okay, just wait. I think where is it? Okay, you see this POC. I think I just applied here, and I just applying for a freelancing, and I just putting a bid. Okay, this was thing is attached in a file, and that is not good. I have wait here. I have attached the LinkedIn profile in the proposal bid section where we have to write a bid. I have just mentioned the LinkedIn profile. So the scanner is saying we will scan all this file and this is the more violate policies. This is the information like wording. Okay. And if you submit proposal, then three things to know. I think what I have done. What was there? I think I also confused what was there because it's a 1 year ago things. Okay, so I just forget. But there was some, and I think it's a will still. I think if they have not improved this one thing. Okay, so leave it. This was the thing as I'm saying that we can just submit these things using some special characters or some credibilities or anything. Okay, so this was just example. Okay, and this was it from the red user. This was the vulnerability of the red user, which I found in just a chatbot. Okay, so I just mentioned. So the red user just have see this one thing. The comment of the red user was there. Yeah, thank you for sharing your findings regarding vulnerability in the chat box of the red user. We would like to clarify that this is not a high sensitivity issue. It pertains to the user interface and involves a chatbot vulnerability which is not owned or managed by us. We do utilize a third party service for these functionalities. That is okay. And I just asked some questions from them. Yeah, and so they said that DM and I just send them DM. So they just send me an offer letter for internship for a first year. Okay, first month. Okay, and the same thing as mydugan.io with the same thing was there. Okay, so these are some examples like in chatbots. If you found any bugs in chatbot, then they not just respond positively as I think as we think. Okay, they just say that it's managed by someone else and managed by third party. Okay, okay. I think we have to just discuss this bug bounty for in a session. Okay, to creating an account, to searching, to finding that any scope and out of a scope, to understand about bug bounty series. Okay, how it works. We have to just schedule a 1 hour session. Okay, then we can just briefly discuss and the bug bounty. Okay, just continue with slides. Here was like we have understood the open redirection to redirect a website into another website. It's called open redirection. Okay, type of vulnerability and other things, file and data vulnerabilities, file upload vulnerabilities like as an Upwork. I'm just saying to upload files in a system. Okay, local file inclusion, like if there is any vulnerability and we can upload something file in the file upload section, we can upload malicious file, then it's a file upload vulnerability. Local file inclusion, LFI, remote file inclusion, RFI, security misconfiguration, means there are a lot of type of vulnerabilities. I have just prepared list of 24 vulnerabilities, common vulnerabilities which can found in a website. Okay, so first understand the definition of SSS and type of SSS. We will just see a list of 24 common bugs found in a website. XSS, what is XSS? XSS is a client side vulnerabilities. Okay, allows attacker to inject malicious script into a web page. Scripts execute in the victim's browser, target user instead of server. Have you understand? Do you understand anything from this target? Target XSS targets users instead of the server. What is the goal of XSS? To steal data, to hijack session, to manipulate UI. Like if you have, if any website have XSS vulnerability, then you can just manipulate the UI of the website also. Okay, you can add on some alert box. You can test for the by using first one thing. You can just test using this one basic script alert XSS. If the XSS is there, so you will found alert box image src x, like you just have to put a src image path in src. If there will be, like, you do not have to put, okay, just put x on error alert one, it will show you alert. Means the image tag means src equal to x, means if src is if the path is src, then show the image, otherwise on error just show alert. Okay, so it will show you alert. So these are some access that it will show you alert box. This is the first step to finding SSS. Type of SSS, three type of SSS are there. As we know, SSS, store SSS, which is persistent. Okay, payload is stored on servers, means DB, and executed for all users. What is a stored SSS? Actually, we can store the payload into a server, into a DB, and we can manage all the users of the database. We can handle all the database. Okay, using stored access, reflected access, payloads comes from user input and reflect in the response. User input means if we found any input field like name, contact detail, and we just put access as payload there instead of any name or anything. And if it's executed, then there is a XSS. DOM-based system vulnerability exists in client-side JavaScript. Okay, so these are three type of basic XSS. I think you know all these things, but I am just repeating these things, recalling these things, just understanding the practical systems. Okay, how XSS works? XSS, the conceptual flow of XSS is attacker inject malicious script. First step is attacker inject a malicious script to the server or to the website. Second step is application processes input without sanitization. Sanitization means not this to sanitize your hand. Okay, it's a process of input without sanitization. Means application process, like there's something issues or something bug in a website and it's not recognized as what type of data is coming from input fields. There is no any validation. Okay, so it's a XSS, and from here we can just add a validation in code from JavaScript. JavaScript is used for creating validation in any form, in any input field, or in any website. If you want to make a validation, like you just have to put your contact details only in 10 digits. You do not have to attach +91 +92 +95, nothing. You just have to put your 10 digits. So we can just what I'm saying. The thing was that I just forget. Okay, so you have to validate this thing that the system will only accept 10 digits. Okay, a script is sent to victim's browser. A script जो है तो victim browser पर जाती है. Browser execute the script. Attacker can access the sensitive data. This is a flow. It's a basic flow. This is general flow. Attacker injects malicious script. Application process input without sanitization. The script is sent to the victim's browser. Browser executes the script. Attacker gains access to sensitive data. Okay, it happens when it happens. Why XSS happens? It happens due to a lack of input validation, output encoding. If like the main thing, why XSS done by an attacker? If there is any misconfiguration on JavaScript, any validation missing in JavaScript, then this vulnerability exists, which is XSS, because XSS only occurs in JavaScript. Is it clear? So where XSS exists? Yeah, sure. I will learn something with practical also. Okay, this way. Okay, so where XSS vulnerability exists, XSS vulnerability exists in only JavaScript code. If there is any JavaScript validation error, then there will be XSS vulnerability. Okay, basic XSS payloads are these. Okay, now just see a list of some payloads, some common web vulnerabilities. Just see this. Is it visible? First one, injection attack. SQL injection attack, where it can be found. What is the purpose? Manipulating database queries to access or bypass authentication. So we use SQLi to just manipulate the database queries to access or bypass authentication. What are the example? This is the example. Anyone let me know these two variables, why this one is used and why this one is used. So, just anyone, what is the use of these two things? This single quote and these two hyphens. Yes, as we told you guys in previous session that we will do everything step by step, but we will just go forward, including basics in JS. Okay, Krish, that good. Operators for validation. Anyone else for comment pass. Okay, in SQL injection, I'm asking for SQL injection. Like we have written this one thing there. This is a SQL payload. You know, guys, this is a SQL payload. You know, this is a SQL payload, basic SQL payload to bypass authentication. Query used for comment. Okay, input in SQL queries. Okay, everyone just type your opinion, like your answer. I'm just writing here. Why it is used? Why this single quote is used? The screen is visible. Why this single quote is used in SQL payload? Yeah, one equal to one is means it's always true. I'm asking about this one single quote and these two hyphens. This one thing is clear. Bypass authentication. It's something. Yes. Rohit, your I think your line is clear. so other stuff not work. This is clear, but just let me clear to you guys. This is used, the single quote is used to create an error in database. Okay, to create an error in database. I will let you know how an error will create in database when we come to a SQL. And this one is used to terminate the query. In a professional way, we can say it is used to terminate the query. Used to terminate the query. So no other stuff will work. Is it clear? This is used to just create an error in database, and this is used to terminate the query. Bypass authentication, yeah, you can just say because original structure where password equals to, yeah. Now you are getting it. Where password equal to this, and to close and this. Okay. So just let me explain this one thing. Like I have prepared a proper document for you guys. This is a you remember this one command? It's used in where it's used. This one command. Have you seen this one thing? Gifts. Where category is equal to gifts. Have you if you have solved the lab, then you also seen this one command. Select asterisk from products where category equal to gifts. Is it clear? Voice is audible, am I audible, and screen is visible also? Yes, command is used in DBMS. Okay. So I think let you know something. I'm just copying this one command. Okay. Okay. So just imagine this is a command, SQL command. This is the actual SQL command, which is this is the SQL command. Select asterisk from products where category equal to gifts means there is a category equal to gifts in the original query, which will be in the URL. This will be this. Like he had to find out this one thing, gifts category with a gift category inside a table, inside a database table. Okay, but if we use this one thing, single quote again, or or what will be there? What will be there if this will? I'm just writing this command instead of using this. So what will be there? Yeah, inputs figure, DBMS, RDBMS, etc. Structure database. Okay, one user okay. Yes. Just see this one thing. This command I just named in SQL injection first command. This one is SQL injection command. Payload. It's a payload. Okay. And I have just also done this thing. So what will be there? It will just search for this one thing. Okay. Select asterisk from products where category equal to gift. But there is this one thing. Gifts including a single code. So it will create an error. So our जो हमारा मकसद है हम एक तरह से कह सकते हैं वो था दिस सिंगल कोड को यूज करके एक क्रिएट करना एरर इन डेटाबेस as in definition it's used to create an error in database. So I have used this one thing in the query, so it's created an error in the database because database searching for only thing, only category which is gifts. But what it found gifts. It's searching for this, but query found this. So there will be an error that we don't find any category name gift in the database. So what will be there? Or run this one thing. It will be always true. So the lag was the import trigger there. Like there were hidden categories, okay, and there was something two or three categories. So we just have to unhide all the categories. So we just use this command. If this, otherwise, through the query. So all the values of database will show you. Okay, all the values of the database will show in the website. Is it clear? So this is a basic SQL injection command, and it's used. Yes, if the gift category is not available, then it's use some error because like it's searching for gift category, and we have make some additional single code, then it will be this one thing. So there will be an error in the database. So it will just throw this. Is it clear? Okay. So we are in this PDF, right? Okay. Next one is command injection. Okay, this is command injection. There, I'm just explaining something a little bit. Then you can just try. Okay, I'll just give you something example of SQL injection. We will just create some payloads of SQL. Like how can we create? What is the use of this? Why we use or when we use and why we use one? Why we use is equal to why we are not using instead of or percentage 20. That is clear. And okay, how it will be converted into in which way it will be converted in URL, how URL will be created. We will just learn something, everything. Okay, command injection, description, executing a system level command on the server. Like who am I? It's a system level command. LS, it's a system level command. How can what result we can get using LS in the server? Like we can just get the list of the what is done in the terminal. If you just type ls in a inside a folder, it will show us all the files inside the folder. So the same work of ls will be there in the system, that it will show all the listing in the database. Okay, if there is a vulnerability command injection. Okay, like as a LDAP injection, manipulating LDAP queries to gain authorized access. UID, UID means user ID in like ठीक है, ये सारी चीजें हो गई. क्लाइंट साइड अटैक्स, क्रॉस साइड एक्सेसेस, डोम बेस्ड एक्सेसेस, authentication accesses issue, broken accesses. So means there is categorized in multiple things. Like first one is injection attack. What type injection attack? What type of injection attacks can be done in a website? What type of client side attacks can be done in a website? Or what type of authentication and accesses issue can be done in a website? What type of request based attacks can be done in a website? What type of file and data vulnerabilities can be exist in a website? What type of security configuration can be done in a website? What type of information disclosure vulnerabilities can be in any website? What type of access control issues in any website? What type of other vulnerabilities like clickjacking, directory traversal, SSR, server side request false. Is it clear? There are 24 type of common vulnerabilities that can be found in a website. Is it clear, guys? Yes. Yes. Gifts is only gift, and one equal to means everything. Means I think in Boolean base there are only two things, zero and one. There are in Boolean there are only two things. I think what are the okay. Okay, in Boolean there are only two things, one and zero. What is the meaning of one? One is for true, zero is for false. Is it? I think it's wrong. I think zero is for true. What do you think? Zero is for true, na? Right? Zero is stands for true, and one is stands for false. Am I right? This one thing is right. What do you think? If this one is right or this one is right? And I think the second one is right. Right? Am I right? Just let me know. First is right or second is right. I think second is right. Zero means true. So okay, I think zero was for true. Okay, okay, okay. Means you guys are uh, attending the session seriously. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm just joking. One for true and zero for false. Okay. So in Boolean there are only two things. One for true, true. Zero for false. Okay. And as in SQL there was one equal to one. Means if this condition is there, means always true. Always true. If this will executed, then the uh, execution will always true. Means if you just like I'm just letting you know, it will just show you all the history, all the listing. Okay, so I think okay. I think it's clear to you that why you use one and everything. Okay, so you just have to take a look of these all vulnerabilities and just revise these things. We will discuss each vulnerability one by one. Okay, just come to your slide. Identify SSS attack point. From here, we can identify some SSS attack point from search fields. We can these are some attack surfaces of SSS. You know, attack surfaces. From here, we can enter in the system. From here, an attacker can enter into a system like that from here, and we can find SSS into a system. SSS attack points. What are SSS attack points? So these are SSS attack points. First one is search fields. We have to find search field in any website or in any target system to exploit our SSS. Is that clear? Second one is login and sign up forms. We have to identify login and sign up forms into a website. URL parameters, we have to identify URL parameters like get, post, and we can do something in, we can execute this one thing in URL. Like we can use some payloads in URL, XSS payloads. We'll do in practical session, we will do all things. Comment sections, feedback forms, any user input field. Okay, note if input reflects in response, possible accesses. Means like if you just run something in console, like there is a website like if there is a website, just suppose google.com. Okay, google.com. So what do you think? There is one vulnerability. Is there any vulnerability you want? I show you vulnerability in Google. What do you want? Do you want to see excessive vulnerability in Google? Have you saw till now vulnerability in Google? Have you saw, guys? This is a script tag. If I will just put into console, what will be there? What is this? Have you see something? Have you just tried with any website's console? What is this? Anyone can let me? No. What is this? What happened here? Uncaught syntax error, unexpected token. This one thing. Is there any issue in command? Is there any issue in command? Like think, oh, I got a vulnerability in Google. Okay, now I will get hired by Google. But that was not a vulnerability. That was just a uh, where's the thing? Okay, so I think this is not a vulnerability. Okay, is this a vulnerability? Okay, like in the definition we see. Mm, okay. It like in definition we see like it give alert boxes if there is any accesses. So there is the alert box. So is there any accesses? No, it's not accesses because it's not a server side. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. So I'm just joking. This was just for fun. Okay, not a part of class. Okay, so these are things impact of CSS, XSS attacks, session hijacking, taking control of a user's active sessions to gain unauthorized access. Means if the vulnerability is in server side, then it's a good thing. Okay, cookies theft, stealing browser cookies to impersonate the victim, account takeover, gaining full access, full control over a user's account without credential, key logging, recording user keystrokes to capture sensitive data like keywords, phishing attacks, injecting fake login forms to trick users into revealing credentials. Have you done this one thing? Have you done phishing till now, guys? Videos offering? Okay. So have you guys used phishing attacks, phishing links? Have you created your phishing link? Okay. You can just create a fake Google forms, fake login forms using phishing attacks. Okay. Using phishing, you can just create some fake login, fake Google Meets, fake YouTube session, and anything you can just create. Okay. For a website, defacement, modifying website content is display unauthorized or malicious messages. These are some impact what can be done by using XSS. If the vulnerability of XSS is there, then these are some impacts what can be done. Prevention and secure practice. Prevention. What are some prevention? To just like if you have found some vulnerability in any of your client website, so what you can suggest some prevention to your client that what prevention they have to prevent? Use phishing, okay, tried phishing and Android social engineering through harvester, okay, that is good. Email phishing too. Yeah, I think in today's era, the phishing is just common thing because everyone using phishing. Okay, to just collect someone's information. Have you used Flipper Zero ever? Have you used? Okay, I think you have not used. Is there anyone? Just let me know if you have used. Okay, so just we have to end the session, and assignment for day 6 is for today. Assignment is this: identify input field on a test website. We do not have to practice on JuiceSoft. I will just send a website URL. Just you have to identify and just do things. Test basic SSS payloads, observe reflection and behavior. These three tasks for today, and then in the next session we will just see the live explanation of XSS, exploitation of XSS using bug for testing, real world lab demonstration. Means we will do lab things in the tomorrow session. Okay, so be ready by just completing these assignments and be ready for the lab session. Okay, is it clear? Okay, okay, okay. Is it clear? I think it's enough, and just you have to complete the assignments and be ready for the lab session. We will conduct a lab session tomorrow. As we have discussed, to conduct session of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But some students just DMs me and discuss on group also. Ki, sir, there is something Eid festival for Muslim students. Okay, so they said that's please don't take the session this weekend. Continue from next weekend. Okay, so just let us know in the group what we have to do. Okay, because we have planned something, but the festival is there for those students. Okay, so we have to just manage. Okay, okay, so just stay curious, keep learning, and keep practice regularly. Okay, because practice makes men perfect. Okay, so as we see the number of students is decreasing day by day, no issues. We will just sort it out. We will filter out all the students who are just attending the session. So good night, guys.